Okay, one last little bit of decorating fun, completely optional, but the Elegant Flourish die from Tim Holtz actually makes a great little pop-up on its own. It's almost a near spiral, and spirals make great pop-ups. So what I've done is out here on the inside of the spiral, all the way on the inside there, I've put a little glue dot, just a little miniature glue dot, and that is going to attach to the side of my bird cage. And just because I've done this before, I kind of know about where it needs to go. I've glued it in on the back of my big bird cage, just behind where the bird is, on that little crossbar there. I've kind of glued it in. And now I should be able to fold that flat and the spiral will be hidden in the card. And if it isn't, you're going to have to move that end a little bit. If it is hidden, then now all I need to do is add a little glue underneath the other end of my spiral and close the card. So I'll do that now. So I've added glue behind the outer part of my spiral, and now I'm just going to close the card and then press that end of that spiral down. And then now that's going to pop up just like that, attached to the bird cage, and it's also going to fold flat. And for some added reinforcing, I suggest trusty little tiny attacher, another great tool, Tim Holtz tool. And it makes these tiny itty bitty little staples. And you can get right in there, right on the end of your flourish, and staple that down. And then I can do the same up here on the bird cage. And now that spiral's not going anywhere. I can even hang things from it, and those will pop up as well. I've completed my card now with all of the decorations. I used some additional Tim Holtz dies and embellishments. This is the Tattered Florals die here, cut out of grunge paper and then various combinations of embossing and stamping. Some more elegant flourishes with a little glossy accents on the top here on the front. And then I debated for a while about what type of card I was going to make my original, because I do think this is a pretty generic, elegant item, and you could make all sorts of different themed cards with it. But I ended up just going with a thank you card. And this little frame here is another Tim Holtz dies, as is the alphabet. And then again, some more of those tattered florals with some of his metal embellishments included. And that is my completed card. It is all ready to be mailed. You have a couple choices with a 6x6 card like this. You can do a 6.5 by 6.5 envelope. That's a relatively standard size at stationers. Or one of my favorite sizes to get is the 7.5 by 7.5. This is going to accommodate a very large card, actually, and it's clear. So when I put the card in and seal that up, and maybe I add my decorative label to the front, now my recipient's going to be able to see that card when it comes in the mail. Thanks for joining me. For more ideas on using the pop-up dies, visit my blog, karenburniston.typepad.com, or the Sizzix blog on Sizzix.com. Thanks a lot!